This was the scene waiting for Regional Animal Protection Society volunteers after they were alerted by a family member last month.
What they discovered in this house was overwhelming and traumatizing. They experienced nausea from the smell that was in the space. The cats were at different times roaming all over the house.
Jonah Gold was one of the kittens who were sick and dirty when taken to the vet.
Cats are naturally very clean animals, so the fact that there's feces and urine everywhere means that they're like really kind of suffering mentally in that way too.
The society says 2 animal rescue organizations had intervened in the past but left cats that were without spaying or neutering, which resulted in further reproduction.
They don't really have anywhere else to hide, right?
Because they've had, the same mom and dad, and then they just breed with their mom and dads too, and then you get a lot of genetic conditions.
Dr. Victoria says one cat typically needs at least 2 litter boxes to reduce stress-related conditions, but she says the house where the cats were found had no litter boxes at all.
Kind of see on there, their eyes are very goopy and swollen.
Caitlin Materi has been fostering a few kittens and says some of the cats found were not familiar with people.
They're very fearful and scared of anyone who kind of comes near them. So it just takes some time to get them used to human touch, and they're great house pets.
The vast majority of people who hoard animals are well-intentioned. They do not set out to harm the animals. They are often described as overburdened caregivers.
This hoarding expert says clinical interviews reveal people who hoard animals often see them as points of connections.
People who typically have early life attachments to animals that are very strong, perhaps stronger than with other humans.
While unaware about the specifics of this case, she says people who hoard may often be living with co-occurring mental illnesses. The rescue team says kittens and cats will be open for adoption after being spayed and neutered, and those who cannot be socialized will be staying in their sanctuary. Pinki Wong, CBC News, Richmond.